matchup in the Axis Football League. I'm Dave Stevens along with my partner Mike Steele.
Dave, I won't lie. I didn't do a lot of research this week. Manning's Tavern has been running great wing specials. I'm going to lean on your expertise and apologize to the fans. I may need to take a few breaks in the action.
Yeah, Mike, I think we've seen this before. I think that both of these teams have something to prove today. They'll start things off from the 25-yard line. He steps back to pass. Sets his feet, and it's picked off by the defense. Taken down at the 27.
As the quarterback walks off, you can see the defensive players trying to pick him back up. But that one's going to affect his morale going forward. Points off of turnovers is an important statistic in football. If the defense can prevent them from executing here, all of the momentum built up from that turnover will be lost.
Number 28 takes the ball. That gets us to second down. Second play of the drive for the away team.
Tonight.
Sacked. Loss of 5. Third down. Number 28 on the run. That brings up fourth down.
That's a smart play call. You were in a bad position on third down. Take a few yards and live to fight another day.
The kick is made. And it's good. The away team strikes first today, 3-0.
The home team falls behind with that early field goal and will look to tie or pull ahead with their next drive.
Number 7 kicks it off. The return man takes the kick. Makes the return up to the 11.
Let's see what the offense can do with this drive. I'm sure they'd love to go down and put an end to this lead they're facing.
He drops back. He is sacked in the backfield by number 11. That will bring up second down. Second play of the drive. Landry drops back. He throws one way downfield, and it's off. He steps back to pass. Caught by number 5. First down. Let's see what they do on first down. Landry gives it away. Second down. He steps back to pass. Brought down in the backfield for a sack by number 11. 3 wide receivers for the home team. He steps back to pass. Caught by number 1. Drops back into the pocket. There's a penalty marker on. Intercepted by number 5. Shaking off the tackler. He steps in for 6. Well, we'll see if that holds up after the penalty. The home team takes the penalty.
The defender was holding the receiver before the ball was thrown there.
Go! Landry makes the handoff. Second down and short. Landry makes the handoff. That will bring up third down. Third down and short. Pitches it out to number 7. Caught. And he's brought down up near the 25. Drops back into the pocket. He tosses one past the first down. That gets us to third down. The tight end lines up on the right side. Steps into the pocket. He lets one fly, and it's intercepted. And he's tackled at the yard line.
Dave, he's been staring down that receiver all day, and the secondary is just keying on it. He wanted a big play, but he gave one up instead. The offense comes into this drive with a one-possession lead. I'm looking for them to try and take a chunk of time off the clock and grab another score.
The QB hands it off. That brings up second down. Lining up with a single back. He drops back to pass. Finds a target past the first down. Brought down by Walton.
Nice route and pass to pick up the first down there.
The QB looking to pass. He's stopped at the 40-yard line. Second down. Makes the throw past the first down marker. He can't bring it in. Third down. He drops back to pass, and it's off.
When it's third and long, sometimes you've got to throw it downfield, even when you know that's exactly what the defense is expecting. It just didn't work out for them at that time.
He punts it away. The punt will sail into the end zone and will be brought out to the 20-yard line.
This is a pressure drive for the offense. They've got a chance to pull back into the driver's seat with a score on this possession.
He sends one way down the left side of the field. He can't bring it in. Second down for the home team. Pitches the ball out to the runner. Third down. Third play of the drive for the offense. Hike. He throws one deep down the field. Tackled up near the 46.
Great anticipation by the quarterback to throw it where the receiver needed to be.
The home team comes out in a 4-receiver set. And he goes down. Sacked back at the 45. That brings up second down. Second down and long. He steps back to pass. Throws a pass. The receiver can't bring it in.
Back when I was playing, if a receiver dropped a pass, he'd run a mile. If we see him running up and down the sideline, we'll know why.
Dropping back. He throws one to the middle, deep downfield. The receiver can't bring it in. The home team will kick this one away. Number 10 punts it away. This punt will sail out of bounds.
The away team comes into this drive with a one-possession lead. I'm looking for them to try and take a chunk of time off the clock and grab another score.
Handing it off to number 28. Second down. Second and long. Dropping back. Incomplete. The quarterback from the gun. Number 1 looking to pass. Out by number 28. And he's stopped by number 15. A flag on the play. Let's see what the call on the field is. The away team will accept the penalty.
Penalties have a way of taking the air out of a team's confidence or momentum.
Hike.
Complete to number 28. The tackle is made. That'll be enough for the first down. Well, that'll wrap things up for the first quarter. The away team with the edge so far, 3-0. He makes the pitch. Number 1 looking to pass. Caught by number 28. Third down. The away team comes out with a single back.
Hike.
Harper makes the sack. The offense will lose about 7.
They were able to make the completion, but they'll come up well short of the first down.
The punter punts it away. The punt lands out of bounds at the 14.
If the offense can drive down the field and get some points here, I'd expect to see a big momentum shift in the game.
Landry looking to pass. He makes the screen pass out to the sideline. Second down. He hands it to the runner. Good enough for a first down.
A successful rushing attack makes the defense pull that 8th man into the box, which then opens up the passing game.
Play action pass. Airs one out to the right side, deep downfield. The receiver can't bring it in. Second down. Gives it to number 7. That brings up 3rd down. Number 7 on the carry. That'll bring up 4th down.
A conservative run call on 3rd and long. You don't want to unnecessarily take any risks there and end up in a situation that's difficult to recover from.
The punt's away. The punt will sail into the end zone. Touchback.
The away team has the chance to make this a 2-score game with this possession.
1st down. Steps into the pocket. Brought down in the backfield for a sack by number 96. That will bring up 2nd down. The quarterback under center. Go! He hands it off. A flag on the play. Well, we'll see if that holds up after the penalty. The away team accepts the penalty.
So many penalties are just mental mistakes.
3rd play of the drive for the away team. Makes the throw past the 1st down. A flag on the play. Incomplete pass. Let's see how the penalty affects things. The away team takes the penalty.
As we look back at it, he really did get that arm in there, so it's clear to see why they made the call.
Go! The QB makes the toss. That gets us to 2nd down. 2nd down for the away team. Go! He tucks it and runs. Penalty marker on the field. Well, we'll see if that holds up after the penalty. The home team accepts the penalty.
So many penalties are just mental mistakes.
Quarterback to pass. Sends a pass way down the left side. Stop by number 3. That'll be enough for the 1st down. Number 1 under center. Number 1 handing it off. Touchdown.
You could tell the defense respected the offense's ability to throw smart passes. That run caught them by surprise a bit, and they weren't able to prevent the touchdown.
Here's the kick. And it's good. The away team widens the gap a bit with that score. 10-0.
You give up more points here, and you almost don't want to walk back to the sidelines to hear it from the coaches.
Number 7 kicks it deep. Number 7 takes the kickoff. Tackled after a return of 15.
The home team needs to get something going on this drive.
Pitching it off to number 7. That brings up 2nd down. 2nd down and long. Tackled quickly, back near the 7-yard line. 3rd down. 3rd and long. And it's picked off by number 29. He's stopped by number 7.
This quarterback is a competitor. He wants nothing more than to get right back out there after a poor play like that and have an opportunity to turn things around. The away team will be looking to turn that turnover into some points here.
He takes the ball. The home team lines up with 5 defensive backs. He sets up and throws. That brings up 3rd down. 3rd down. He turns it upfield. That'll bring up 4th down.
The offense was expecting heavy pass coverage over the top and wisely ran the ball to pick up a few yards.
There's the kick. It's good. They convert from 34 yards out. The away team adds to their score, 13-0.
That's a big score for the away team.
Number 7 kicks it. Number 7 catches the kickoff. And he's brought down after a return of 18.
The home team has dug themselves into quite a hole here. They've got a chance to regain some of that on this drive.
Makes the handoff to number 7. That brings up 2nd down. He steps back to pass, fakes the handoff and looks to pass. And that's enough for a 1st down. He drops back, finds a target down the middle of the field. There's a flag on the field. Well, we'll see if that holds up after the penalty. The away team accepts the penalty.
As we look back at it, he really did get that arm in there, so it's clear to see why they made the call.
Dropping back. He throws one way downfield, and he's taken down up near the 21-yard line. That'll be enough for the 1st down. A single back set for the home team. He drops back, tosses a pass. He's tackled by number 21. Second and short. There's a penalty marker on the field. The pass falls harmlessly to the ground. Well, we'll see if that holds up after the penalty. The home team takes the penalty.
Great defenders have a sixth sense for knowing when the ball is going to be snapped. That's not what we saw there.
Go! He can't make the catch. Second and goal. Hike! He flings a pass to the end zone. Incomplete. Looking to punch this one in on 3rd down. Go. Steps into the pocket. He makes the throw in the end zone. He can't bring it in.
Sometimes you have to have that gunslinger mentality and take a shot to keep the defense on their toes. It didn't work out that time, but it will still let the D know that this QB isn't afraid to test them deep.
And he's good from 25 yards out. The home team reclaims some lost ground. 13-3.
The away team needs to be careful on offense here. A turnover could really spark the rest of this comeback. The offense needs to just play it safe here and focus on keeping the ball in their possession as long as possible.
He makes the throw out to the right side of the field, and he can't reel it in. Second down. Drops back into the pocket. taken down. The away team will use their first time out here.
My dentist loves those type of passes, Dave. Every time I threw one, you kind of grind your teeth a bit, hoping the defense gives it up.
Steps into the pocket. Harper cutting through blockers. The sack. That will be a loss of 9. The away team calls timeout. That gets us to second down. Throws the ball deep over the top to the middle of the field. The away team calls their last timeout. A fresh set of downs for the offense. He drops back to pass. The receiver can't bring it in. Second down for the away team. The QB dropping back, and they can't connect. Incomplete. He steps back to pass. Atkin on the reception. He's stopped up at the 12. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see how the penalty affects things. The away team will accept the penalty.
If the coach hasn't created a culture where penalties are not acceptable, then players won't take that extra effort to avoid making them.
Penalty marker on the field. And it's intercepted. He's tackled. Well, we'll see if that holds up after the penalty. The away team takes the penalty.
You know, in those situations, even as a fan, the QB might be drawing you off, and yet they fall for it anyway.
He steps back to pass. It's caught for the score.
The away team showed us great execution and determination on that touchdown.
The away team is set to kick the extra point. It's up. It's good. The away team adds to their score. 23.
You give up more points here, and you almost don't want to walk back to the sidelines to hear it from the coaches.
Number 7 sends this one into the end zone. Number 7 catches the kickoff. And he's brought down after a return of 16.
The home team needs to execute on this drive if they want to start eating away at that lead they've let the other team build up on them.
Landry dropping back. Incomplete. Second down for the home team. Steps into the pocket. Breaking away from the defense. That will bring up first down. That signals the end of the second quarter. The away team up so far, 23. Out onto the field comes the kicking team. The kicker boots it. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Emma Adams. Emma, what can you tell us?
Dave, Mike, I had a chance to discuss the first half with the coach for the home team. He said that he's pretty agitated by the way they were performing in the first half. He mentioned a rough week of practice, which is most likely the cause for their poor play today. They'll have to get their minds back into the game if they expect to compete in the second half. He wouldn't even comment on the way the guys were playing. You could tell that he wasn't pleased about their performance in the first half. Definitely a man of few words at the moment. Back to you, Dave.
We appreciate the update, Emma. The pitch is taken by number 28. Third down. Third play of the drive. Go! He makes the pitch. That brings up fourth down. The away team will kick this one away. Hike. The punt's away. And the punt sails into the end zone. Touchback.
It needs to be go time for the offense. They need to stop messing around. Tighten up your chin strap and get ready to drive the ball down the field.
He steps back to pass. Brought down in the backfield for a sack by number 15. That will bring up second down. Dropping back. Number 93 makes the sack. The offense will lose about 11. Quarterback to pass. Stopped around the 37-yard line. Good enough for a first down. Fourth play of the drive for the home team. He drops back. He decides to keep it himself. Second down. Hike. Broken tackle.
It's almost like he can walk these first downs. I'm looking for a personnel change on this defense.
Landry looking to pass, makes the throw for just a few. Second down. Landry handing it off. Tackled quickly. That gets us to third down. The offense with the play action. Snagged out of the air. That will move the chains. Let's see what they do on first down. He drops back to pass. Setting up the screen along the left side. Incomplete pass. Hands it to number 7. Loose ball on the field.
A successful rushing attack makes the defense pull that 8th man into the box, which then opens up the passing game.
He steps back to pass. Tosses a pass near, and he crosses the goal line for a touchdown.
That was a great call by the coach and great execution by the players.
The home team is set to kick the extra point. There's the kick. And it's good. The home team eats away at the lead a bit. 20-10.
The away team would do well to execute a nice long drive here that would really take the wind out of the sails from this score.
Number 6 kicks a deep one into the end zone.
The away team should focus on time of possession here. Keep the ball away from the other team. Drag this game out.
Drops back into the pocket. And it's picked off by number 44. Brought down.
The coach already has the clipboard out. You can bet he's going to go over this mistake right away. The home team has dug themselves into quite a hole here. They've got a chance to regain some of that on this drive.
Sets his feet and throws deep down the middle. The pass falls harmlessly to the ground. Tight end right for the home team. Go! He hands it off. Third down. Third down. Go. Landry steps back into the pocket. Intercepted by number 5.
You have to be smarter with the football. You can't just force it into coverage like that. Bad pass by the QB there. It will be interesting to see if the offense can do anything on this drive following that turnover.
The QB dropping back. Tosses a pass across the first down line. Finds a target. Forced out of bounds. That'll be enough for the first down. The away team lining up with 2 receivers. The QB drops back. The pass is caught by number 28. That will bring up second down. Go! Hands it to number 28. Coming out in a 4-receiver set. Hike. Tackled near the line by number 15. That brings up fourth down. Hike. He punts it away. And the punt sails into the end zone. Touchback.
It needs to be go time for the offense. They need to stop messing around. Tighten up your chin strap and get ready to drive the ball down the field.
And he won't make it very far before being dragged down up near the 22, second down. Coming out in a 3-receiver set. Dropping back. Tosses a pass short near the sideline. That gets us to third down. Third down and short. Landry dropping back. Number 5 makes the completion. That'll be enough for the first down.
The safeties down there are licking their chops, Dave. They can't wait to lay into him the next time he comes across the middle.
Hands it to number 7. Second down. Second down. Go! Landry gives it away. Brought down almost immediately. That will bring up third down. That signals the end of the third quarter. The away team with the lead so far, 20-10. 3rd and short. He drops back, throws deep over the top of the middle of the field. There's a flag on the field, and it's off. Let's see how the penalty affects things. The away team is going to go with the results of the play instead of the penalty. The punt team makes its way up to the line. Number 10 on the punt. And the kick goes out of bounds.
The defense has their backs to the wall here. Look for some aggressive blitz packages and tight coverage.
Go! He is brought down in the end zone for a safety. The home team eats away at the lead a bit. 20-12. The away team is getting set for the kickoff. Number 7 boots it. Taken at the 8. Shakes off the defender.
It's a one-score game, Dave. You have to feel good about your chances here if you're the offense. Let's see how they execute.
Hike. Dodging the defender. A penalty flag on the field. Let's see what the call on the field is. The home team accepts the penalty.
Discipline goes a long way when it comes to avoiding costly penalties.
Second down. Second down. Missed tackle on the defense. A penalty marker on the play. The away team takes the penalty.
I always wanted my guys to focus on the ball, but then again, I wanted them picking that blitz up too, so false starts happen.
He steps back to pass. Play action fake, and he can't reel it in.
This is exactly why 3rd and long is so hard to convert. It takes time for the receivers to get to the first down marker, and by then, the QB is under pressure and forced to make a difficult throw.
The punt's away. The punt will sail into the end zone and will be brought out to the 20-yard line.
This drive coming up is a good chance for the offense to give themselves a bit of breathing room.
He drops back to pass. Pass complete to number 3. First down.
A good first down for the defense is an incomplete pass or a short run, not another first down. I guess they didn't get the memo.
Go! The runner breaks free. And he crosses the goal line for a touchdown.
Number 28 really turned on the Jets once he hit the secondary. The rest is history.
Number 7 kicks it up, and it's good. The away team widens their lead, 27-12.
That score is important as it is now creates a 2-possession lead for the away team.
Number 7 sends this one into the end zone.
So much of football is mental. The offense needs to get a score in this drive to build some confidence if they want any shot of coming back in this game.
Landry with the handoff. He tosses it to number 7. Third down and short. Tackled near the line. That brings up 4th down.
Sometimes it's a good strategy to play the field position game. Get yards when you can and hope for a good stop on defense so you can give it another go closer to the end zone.
The punter on the punt. And the punt goes into the end zone for a touchback.
The defense has their backs to the wall here. Look for some aggressive blitz packages and tight coverage.
Number 1 steps back into the pocket. Complete. He's stopped back at the 19.
My dentist loves those type of passes, Dave. Every time I threw one, you kind of grind your teeth a bit, hoping the defense gives it up.
The away team lines up with 1 back in the backfield. Go! Number 1 with the toss. And he won't make it very far before being dragged down up near the 29-yard line. That'll bring up 4th down. The punt's away. Taken at the 16-yard line.
The home team has dug themselves into quite a hole here. They've got a chance to regain some of that on this drive.
Landry back to pass. Makes the throw. There's a penalty marker on the field, and he can't reel it in. Well, we'll see if that holds up after the penalty. The home team accepts the penalty.
I know this sounds bad, but sometimes taking a pass interference penalty is better than giving up a touchdown pass.
Hands it to number 7. Tackled quickly by Harbaugh. A penalty flag on the field. We'll see if the penalty affects the outcome. The home team takes the penalty.
Penalties have a way of taking the air out of a team's confidence or momentum.
Dropping back, play action pass. Throws it. Incomplete. The home team lines up with 1 back in the backfield. Steps into the pocket. The home team with the play action. He hands it to number 7. The runner breaks out of the tackle. Landry dropping back. The pass is caught by number 5. Brought down by Reynolds. Quarterback to pass. Landry fakes the handoff and looks to pass. 2nd down. Second down. Go! Brought down almost immediately. Almost immediately, back near the 11-yard line. That'll bring up 4th down. The offense with a single back in the backfield. Landry looking to pass. Incomplete.
After a failed attempt like that, you tend to second-guess yourself as a coach. Should we have kicked there? That decision may haunt them for a while.
Handing it off to number 28. The home team calls the first timeout. That will bring up second down. Second down. Number 28 takes the handoff. The home team will call their second timeout here. That brings up a crucial third down. He hands it off. That brings up fourth down.
A conservative run call on 3rd and long. You don't want to unnecessarily take any risks there and end up in a situation that's difficult to recover from.
The punter punts it away. Hayes takes the punt. And he's brought down after a return of 6.
The home team needs to get something going on this drive.
Landry looking to pass. The receiver can't bring it in. He drops back. He tosses one way down the field. The tackle is made. The home team takes their last timeout. Good enough for a first down.
That's pure focus out of the receiver there. He knows the defense is bearing down, but kept his eyes on the ball and protected it after the catch, too.
He can't make the catch. Landry drops back. Pass complete to number 5. And that's enough for a first down. 5 wide receivers for the home team. Landry drops back. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown.
Put 6 on the board for them. The defense seemed ready for it, but the offense just wouldn't be denied.
The handoff is taken by number 7. He crosses the goal line to make the 2-point conversion.
Short runs on the goal line are all about the blocking up front. I credit them for that touchdown.
The home team bridges the gap a bit. 27-20.
So the fans that left are maybe starting to wish they hadn't. Hang on to your seat, folks.
And it's fielded safely. The onside kick is unsuccessful.
If the offense can get another score on this drive here, it will really put the pressure on.
Go! That will bring up third down. 3rd and long. Mike, you know what time it is. We're all anxious to hear who you've got as the stud of the game. Who is it?
This is a no-brainer for me. I'm going with number 28 for the away team. Overall, a great performance.